Hey guys, Captain Foley with you. Nice to see you today. So, today, I brought this in. This is my snap together Bandai Lit Enterprise refit. And I brought it in here just so I have not only paint references, but lighting references as well. It does have a few light leaks. This model wasn't perfect. Like I said, it snapped together, so I should have really glued these into place so that they would be tight, but I might get around to that. I might also paint the sensor dish light blue. So anyway, or clear blue, sorry. The Tamiya clear blue would work really well on that. So this looks really good. It doesn't have the registry lighting, but it's a cool little model. And it's very accurate marking wise, as well as, well, almost lighting wise. But anyway. So as I mentioned in my last video, I'm going to have to do some Raytheon lighting for my warp engines here. Sorry, just needed to turn on the overhead light. So I have to do some Raytheon lighting for the registry numbers on here, as you know. So I'm just going to go through the procedure of doing that today. Now, what you're going to need, what I'm going to use is masking tape. And I buy my batteries at Costco. They come in this clear case with like a cardboard backing. So I've kept all of these. So I'm going to use these. I'm also going to use these for when I do the light or the windows around the back here on the big model, so that you can actually see my office. There's my lounge, which I spent a lot of time on. I know that the UFP symbol is more next generation than movie era, but I don't care. I think it looks good. So anyway, so what we're going to do, first of all, we've got to decide which bottom we needed for the secondary hull, which is this one. This one has the grid lines back here. The one we're going to be using is this one. So we got it here. It's got the smooth tail fan piece at the back. So got that worked out. But what we're going to need to do with this is going to grab our decal sheet, and I've already done one. Well, I only need one. But you use a marker and you draw around the decal you need to light block for. I think it might have been this way. Hold on here. Yeah, because if you look at the registry numbers on the way they're lit, it's kind of like that. It kind of just skirts the edge of the actual numbers and letters, so we're going to go with that. So I got this marked out. I got to cut this out, the shape, and then I'm going to transfer that shape onto my masking tape so that I can put the masking tape on the inside of the engine and then do my light blocking, and then I can remove the tape afterwards so I have that glow coming through from behind. I'm not sure if it's going to shine through both the base white color and the pearlescent. That's going to be a test I have to do, because if it can do both, that'll be fine. If it won't go through the base coat, I'm going to need to just mask off this side and just do pearlescent over top of this. But we're going to have to see how that goes. Also, I'm waiting from Gulliver's Skill Modeling. They're going to send me instructions too on how to separate this engine out so that when the warp engines come on, the light doesn't bleed through to the other lights. And this side, the inner side of the outside warp nacelle, is going to have to be light blocked with the black I don't have to do gold necessarily on this, but I'm going to do black, and then this part here where the warp engine is, because this part's going to be clear, it's going to have to be like a white, maybe even the pearlescent white, just so that it reflects the light from the warp engines. So we're going to get on to cutting that out, and we'll be... Okay, so we got this cut out. I did a little bit extra around there, just so it's a little bit bigger. Put it over top here. Might actually be too big. I have to trim that down a bit, especially on the... Let's see, that's better. Something like that. And I've been looking at reference photos and even this, and I didn't realize that the registry numbers were so far forward. I thought they were back here a little bit, but no, they were right up here. So what we're going to need to do, and this plastic is great. I can use it for windows or whatever. It's an awesome thing to have and keep. I've got about 5 trays like this. I also am going to use one of the trays, uncut of course, for like holding brushes and stuff when I'm painting, so they don't get banged around on the desk and on the floor. So I think that's a good idea to keep these kind of trays, and they're from Costco. They're the Costco brand Kirkland batteries, the AA's. I think you get like 48 AA's for like $10, and they last a really long time. So it's a really good all-around deal. So I'm going to maybe trim this a little bit, and then I'm going to put it on the masking tape. I got the wide masking tape so I can do more with it, and cut out a few of these. I'll need 4 for my light blocking. And then I'll just need to make sure that they're positioned properly on the inside, so that when I put the decals on, it's in the correct position. So we're just going to get to cutting these and doing that right now. So hold on a second. Okay, so what I've done is I've trimmed this down substantially, so that's a better shape. As you can see here, it's a more uniform shape, and it's smaller. It's not going to look as bad. I think that's a better fit. I might trim a little bit more off the top. Okay, so I just did a quick trim, and I think I got a better shape now. Took a little more off the top. Well, you get the idea. It's hard to fucking line it up on here. There we go. Something like that. So, I got a good shape with this now, and now it's time to cut out the masking tape. Okay, so I'm just going to put them on the masking tape. Like that. Just use like a fine marker. Just trace the shape. So I just I quickly traced the shape, got it on there. I'm going to have to do that 4 more times, so I'm just going to pause the video and get that done. Okay, so done that. I'm going to keep this just in case. Put it up here. And so I got 4 shapes ready to cut out on the masking tape. Now I'm not 100% sure on placement. This pin might be an issue on this side for those. I believe it's a little bit, it's forward enough right there that it's not going to be an issue, but we're going to have to see. I'm not going to do the light blocking on these right now. I'm going to save that for another video, but I just wanted to show you how I went about getting the shape for behind the decals done. I'm going to apply those to these engines shortly. I need to watch some reference material. I need to watch Motion Picture, Star Trek 2 and Star Trek 3 again real quick, and I'll probably watch those over the course of a few days. But to get when these are lit, how often they're lit, I don't even know how we're gonna, if I need to do these or not. I don't know yet. So I'm gonna check the videos just to see, and I enjoy watching them anyway, so it's not like a chore or anything. But that's where we stand right now. I'm going to do another video very soon about the light blocking of these, and we got more work to do in the saucer section to get it ready for the lighting kit. So there's still a lot of videos on the way, a lot to do. So I'm glad you guys have tuned in. I appreciate it. And like I said, keep any clear plastics. This stuff is going to be awesome for the officer's lounge. You know what I mean? It's going to really have a clear view for seeing inside there. So that's a really cool idea. And I'm going to thank my brother for that. He said to use the lid from like a McDonald's McFlurry container, the clear part, for that. But this, I think, will work just as well. So thank you, Steve, for the suggestion. That's a great idea for doing windows. And like I said, I got a lot of these. So a lot of cool uses for these as trays or windows, whatever you need. So definitely keep things like this. Hopefully my voice gets better soon. And tonight I'm taking this to my model club so that they can check it out. So I'm excited about that, and I'll let you guys know how that goes. I'll probably do a light blocking video tomorrow or the day after for the warp nacelles. And I'll also have to check about the side pieces of the secondary hull. Right here is where I mean this part is lit up, and I know that the lighting kit has that a spotlight that shines down on that for impulse mode, and I'm not sure if it's on in warp mode or not, but I know that light goes off in warp mode, so I might have to do a Raytheon effect on that as well. And that's another reason I have to watch the movies, to try to just get a feel for what I have to do as regards to that. So I still got a little bit of research to do, and a few other things that need to get done. So I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I will talk to you very soon. It's Captain Foley signing off for now. And here's some screensaver love coming your way. This is one of my Voyager screensavers. So anyway, guys, thanks again for tuning in. Captain Foley signing off.